Sponsor is Two Cut Butcher Knives. Remember my video about the coolant pipe under the exhaust? Well, this is my friend's car, and actually I'm not a mechanic, but it is one of my hobbies and I quite good of it. I will explain in short videos how I fix the engine, the head engine. First, you need to cut the power. If this will touch, if one of the plus wires will touch the body, you can damage the electric components. So this, disconnect it and isolate it, or take out the battery. After that, use safety. It is fully blocked with the concrete inside. It is not an empty block, hollow block. This is my safety. If the block will fall, something will block the falling. There is no water in the oil, so I will drain the coolant. So I will have a clean place. I will have down below something that all my bolts fall. I can collect them easily. This is not a repair shop. This is in my farm. It is without any option to do it other way. Now it is winter, and this is not a repair shop. I took the battery, I took the radiator. Laziness always is a problem. Radiator, according to my experience, always prevent you to do the job correctly. I opened the bolts in the exhaust and just did like this without pressure. Here is the pipe from the previous video. Last time I didn't do it. I do it on the other way. If you forget, this is number 1. It goes to here, 2 to here, 3 to here, and 4 to this. This is what I remember. Took off the wheel. This is the bolt. I will take off the cover plastic. If possible, I will use drill, electric drill with battery. So far I took all of these parts. Don't be lazy. Your job will be much more easier. Now I will take off the alternator belt. This is the tensioner. Because I am not a repair shop and I need to find a way how to open this pulley without electric or pneumatic tool, I have an idea. So because I want to maybe need to send my engine block head block to the repair shop, I will open this screw, take this up, open the head, and after that I will have some time to think without any machine. The bolt was tightened so hard, so I had to weld a socket to one of my tools that I use it to take out a Subaru Justy pulley. Then it became easy, and now I will take off the head. After that I will consider what to do after. I'm practicing like I am in the desert, only with my tools. So far I am in this situation. These are the parts I took off. And here there is pipe from the cabin. The marks of the camshaft is this hole, and here you see this, maybe it is called notch, okay? So this should be direct to this. You need to turn it. This, I push the green and took it out. This is my first car that I disassemble this engine matrix. So in order to open the Allen bolts, there is no option but to take off the camshaft. I took all the bolts, here, and arrange it according to the order, from left side, blah blah blah. There are notch on this camshaft, it is here, and this is here, it is on the body. I will put it on the side, the same it as like this. I will not move it. Now this part, it is maybe the most important in this car. The Allen is 8mm. I don't use this. I am going to the shop to buy a socket. If I will not be able to do it with a good quality tool, I will not be able to open the bolts. It is very complicated. Better buy the correct tool, unless you want to spend days to take off this bolt. The valves adjustment is hydraulic. This is the piston. The oil, adjust the valves. No need to make adjustments. I took off the camshaft. There is here Allen screw. This valve adjustment is hydraulic. You don't need to adjust it. The oil, adjust it. Here you need special tool Allen, good quality. If you use not good quality, you cannot open the bolt. You will destroy the head, and you are in total trouble. I took the camshaft. Here there is one mark here, and here to the engine block. I use this socket. This is the Allen. It is built in. I grind it because it did not enter the hole. You need to take something round before you open the screw. Take something round, solid, steel, and hit it. Boom, boom, here. So the screw will have shock and will open faster. It will unlock the screw. After that, open the screw. Okay, I took the head, engine head. This is the gasket. Okay, I took the engine, the head engine. This was totally wet. All the rest were dry. Okay, I don't see any defects in the head because all the holes are nicely not eaten. I don't see anything special. So only to change the gasket, and that is all to assembly from the beginning. Okay, this is the gasket. Nothing special. I don't see anything special here. Several minutes till it will be dark. I will clean it and scrap it with a Japanese knife, utility knife. This, I took this stone. This is 800 grit. I will put kerosene and clean it. I take kerosene, take this straight stone, this 800, and do round movements. I took this stone, it is new, it is straight, small movements with no pressure. Be careful not to damage the head. Only round movements. Take the hard surface, not possible to take off. After that with 800. If it was my car, I would disassemble everything, take this to a repair shop to see if they are defected in the valves. But it's not my car, it's my friend's car, and he don't invest too much money in this car. This is after maybe 5 minutes, 3 minutes of cleaning this surface. If you want to know if there are leaks from the valves or any other place, take kerosene, take this straight, put here. After 24 hours, you will see that the kerosene is getting out of here or from here, and then it means that the valves do not seal quite good. Sponsor is 2-cut butcher knives. You must clean the threads inside the block engine. After that, if not, the oil will stuck the bolt and the torque will not be the correct torque. I lost 2. This is the washer of the bolt of the head, main bolt. I lost. I took Subaru Justi and grind it. This is thicker, this is thinner. I don't have a choice. I'm not in conditions to have, and this is what I'm going to do. The left clean piston, it is because of the water. The water flushed this and these pistons. This is why the color is different. Before installing the gasket, always make sure it fits your model, and before make sure it is the same as it was from your old gasket. Always take the old gasket to the shop, because there are many models and you may confused. Then you find that you made mistakes. I put the gasket like this. Because of this, it will prevent me to do it otherwise. Then I put the head only without screws, so it will enter here and here. It means it in the same direction. Then I will install the bolts. Now, only after I know exactly with confidently that the head is on the place, then I tighten the bolts. This pipe make me problems. Take off whatever make you problems. You will not suffer then. Now, when you are closing the bolts, always be careful. Are you closing Newton meter, Libra feet? It's very dangerous. If you don't know, use conversion chart. I will close it approximately 100 Newton meter. I will show 2 ways how I close the bolts, and I've never failed so far, maybe 25 years. Sponsor is 2-cut butcher knives. There are 10 bolts, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. you always start from the middle. You can do it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Circles. Second method that I don't do because I always confused. It means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe it is not the correct. X. I don't do it because it is confusing. Now I never close as the manufacturer said. In this case, what I'm doing, I always close, jumping little. Let's say 30 Newton meter, 40 Newton meter, 70. This is the process I do until I get the correct pressure. I tightened the bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 30 Newton meter, 40 Newton meter, 50, 100. I close it 105. I will look on the book if it is the correct, and then I will continue to assemble all the head, because when there are no valve adjustments, it does not bother me. I need only this side for the timing. Then I will not lose parts. All assembly, all the timing from the left side, not relevant. Okay, I installed the twin camshaft. There are notches. I showed it before, and I closed the screw with my own touch, without any torque. After that, I took this, put on the wheel slowly, and tested that everything is turning very good, and it was. Now I will assemble all these bullshit tuches, and after that I will deal with the timing. I made the experiment. It is a non-common electrode. There are several types. Ways to open the pulley without a machine. You open the carter, put a log of wood between the crankshaft and the block. Then you will have a contrast, or to stack something, disassemble the starter, stack something where is the flywheel, and be careful not to break anything. I will make this experiment. This is old car, not new, my friend. I'm making experiments. If you can make free experiments, it is welcome. You never know when you need it. I opened the pulley. I was surprised it was easy. I took this, added to this to create a torque, and the welding did not break. I used a special electrode that is for several types of non-known materials. It is the general family. It is hard surface electrode. I was surprised, and I'm happy now. It is a big bolt, not small one. Somebody distract my mind. I lost my 10mm key. Until I will find it, I cut it, the 9mm, and did it for 10. It is for non-strong bolts. If you use hard, they will damage. And when you weld, be careful don't to make fire your car, yes? I took off the timing belt. You see this? This should be direct to a point. The point is here, this is, so this is, you are in correct position. And here, I showed before, this hole should be to this place, okay? If it is not clear, you need to understand it. If you don't understand it, it means the job is not for you. This is the way I tighten the bolt without any machine, without torque meter, according to my experience touch. If you are afraid, take fabric, put it on the wheel, then put this on the fabric if you don't want to damage. My goal is that I'm doing the machine with the primitive tools. I'm not a repair shop, yes? It is only a farm, not possible to use any electrical or pneumatic machine to open the bolts. This is the correct place of the camshaft. Now I'm going to show you something why I did now before running the engine gas force and testing when the engine is not working. Why it is not good. This is proper and this is non-proper. You see this the spot here? There is here no spot, and on the other side the spot. Yes, it should be there. When it is not correct, this should be approximately here, not one teeth. So this is not correct. I need to do it again. I fix the timing. I make circles. Engine has 4 cylinders. I turned it so the engine will have six rounds, more than the number of the pistons. Check it. Take off the plugs, spark plugs. If you don't do it, you will be confused. Engine will run easy. Do it by hand, not by a starter. I will show how I tensioned the tensioner because it has no spring. Somebody lost it before me. It's not my car, yes? I did it like this. With this tool. Like this movement. Like this, something like this, you do it. Okay, you practice like this and take it back. Be careful, it's very sensitive. Now I will assemble all the parts. Notches here, up. Also, you cannot see it because of the sun maybe. Okay, it is here. No problems. This is a bullshit car. Everything is all defected. In Israel we say it's harban. I had a little problem to install the pulley of the water pump. I will do a guide without a head, screw it, and then I will assemble the pulley like this, and I will remove it and replace it. Okay, to close the bolts of the water pump, put fabric, something, don't break this, and make this like this, and then in the other hand you can screw the bolts, 4 bolts. To close the bolt I am using the same technique. From here to here, this will stack here, contrast. After that I will grind this, make it smooth. Here I had a grade, I cut it so it will not interfere the belt, although here there is no belt. This is after. Please consider all what I did is not safe. One spark to the gasoline, all the car will be in fire, yes? It's very dangerous. Keep in your mind, welding and the sparks from grinding plus gasoline is not as safe. I did it, I had no choice. This is the case. The plug, put little oil or little grease. It will thread smoother. Sponsor is 2-cut butcher knives. Okay, now the water are boiling. Even if it is open, I will not take it back. The reason is because it is old, it might be open and might be not. It is old. Sometimes it can stuck. Sometimes it is open. See, the full system is totally rust. Okay? So it may be locked. Old car. Not sure old car needs thermostat. Okay, see, the water was 100 degrees and the thermostat still don't open. I will wait. Okay, I paused the video. Now it is 54 seconds. But I paused the video for maybe 45 seconds. Now maybe 1 minute. So 2 minutes. 2 minutes, the thermostat is inside a glass, 100 temperatures degrees Celsius, and it is not open. It means that this was defecting the head and not the leak. Okay, because the temperature rise up to 100 degrees and the radiator was not cooling the water because the circle was around the engine. Okay, so this is the problem. So always when you fix a head of the engine, test the thermostat, because you need to find what was the reason that the head was defected. Now I am making a gasket. This is the first one. It's not good. This is not good, and I'm fixing. We'll make another one. In the farm, you must do and to be creative because you are far away from places. This is my gasket. I will clean the aluminum cast with a utility knife. After that, I'm using this silicone, one of the best I ever used. I started to clean the aluminum cast and I took off this old gasket. I didn't see it before. So it fits my gasket. Fits nice. If I didn't have the correct special carton to make a gasket, I would take this, put on the old one from the up and down and close the housing. There is already silicone on the housing, on the block, so it's not missing. Hello, we are going to Rub Vegas. We are going to use this car as an escape car. This is why we repair it so good, because police will not suspect old car coming to rob Vegas bank. Okay, let's see. The radiator is not installed, but maybe let's see if the car will start. Okay, we are in business, Vegas. Vegas, we are in fucking business. Now you are going to laugh. I'm starting the car and I listen and I see non-normal voice, yes? I tell myself maybe one of the plug is not good. And then I see that I did not install the gasket properly. Now I need to open it. This was noise. Okay, I installed the gasket by mistake opposite. This is what the frightening noise. I was scared. One piston is not working. This is the correct place. After fixing a car, watch the temperature and that this is working when the car is standing, because if you did not found what was the cause the engine to be defected, then you might fix it again, because something is causing something. Thank you for watching. Remember, if you did a work and you did not find the problem, you did not fix the car. You think you fixed the car. That's the problem. What was causing the engine to be defected? This. He put this, and then he don't pay attention to the temperature of the engine. This is what's causing the engine. The mind. Distraction of the mind and human fault. Thank you for watching. Sponsor is 2 Cut Butcher Knives.